Hi friends, I am Karnik.
Hi friends, I am Chiku.
Friends, welcome to Globally.
Friends, like this video.
Share this video.
Subscribe this channel.
Please comment for any queries and clarifications.
Thanks friends. Hello Karnik. I have some questions.
Okay, please ask.
What is crisis intervention?
Very good. It's nice question and very important for all humans. Crisis intervention is an immediate and short-term psychological care aimed at assisting individuals in a crisis situation in order to restore equilibrium to their biopsychosocial functioning and to minimize the potential of long-term psychological trauma. Crisis can be defined as one's perception or experiencing of an event or situation as an intolerable difficulty that exceeds the person's current resources and coping mechanisms. Crisis situations can be in the form of natural disasters, severe physical injury, sudden death of a loved one, and specific emotional crises as a result of drastic transitions such as divorce, children leaving home, pregnancy, or family and school violence. The priority of crisis intervention and counseling is to increase stabilization. Crisis interventions occur at the spur of the moment and in a variety of settings, as trauma can arise instantaneously. Crises are temporary, usually with short span, no longer than a month, although the effects may become long-lasting.
You explained crisis.
Crises can occur on a personal or societal level. Personal trauma is defined as an individual's experience of a situation or event in which he/she perceives to have exhausted his or her coping skill, self-esteem, social support, and power. These can be situations where a person is making suicidal threats, experiencing threat, witnessing homicide or suicide, or experiencing personal loss. While a person is experiencing a crisis on the individual level, it is important for counselors to primarily assess safety. Counselors are encouraged to ask questions pertaining to social supports and networks, as well as give referrals for long-term care. Societal or mass trauma can occur in a number of settings and typically affects a large group or society, such as school shootouts, terrorist attacks, and natural disasters. A counselor's primary concern when called to these types of crises is to assess people's awareness of resources. Individuals experiencing trauma in a large scale need to be aware of shelters that offer food and water and places that meet their basic necessities for survival.
You explained signs of crisis.
Counselors are encouraged to be aware of the typical responses of those who have experienced the crisis or are currently struggling with the trauma. On the cognitive level, they may blame themselves or others for the trauma. Often, the person appears disoriented, becomes hypersensitive or confused, has poor concentration, uncertain, and poor troubleshooting capabilities. Physical responses to trauma include increased heart rate, tremors, dizziness, weakness, chills, headaches, vomiting, shock, fainting, sweating, and fatigue. Among the common emotional responses of people who experience crisis in their lives include apathy, depression, irritability, anxiety, panic, helplessness, hopelessness, anger, fear, guilt, and denial. When assessing behavior, some typical responses to crisis are difficulty eating and or sleeping, conflicts with others, withdrawal and lack of interest in social activities.